Ja, herzlich willkommen, liebe Giants-Fans, zu einer neuen Folge Kuhl Talks. Heute eine ganz spezielle, wieder einmal, nachdem wir bei der letzten Folge Harry Suic zu Gast hatten, haben wir heute unseren ersten US-Amerikaner da, JJ Mann. Hey JJ.
Hello, hello.
JJ, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Excited to be here in Leverkusen and excited for the season. My wife and I and daughter are all settled in, so just kind of waiting like everybody else, but everything's good.
You arrived a couple of days ago, so you're in Leverkusen for a couple of days now. How do you like the city? What have you seen so far?
So far, so good. Everybody that we've met has been super friendly, super nice. We've been going on some walks around our neighborhood and city, and everybody's been friendly. A few people have recognized the car and come asked about being a player for the team, which has been fun. We haven't seen too much. Just we took a day trip to Cologne, which is a nice city, and we've just been walking around the parks and things around here and to the city center, and we like it.
Obviously, the circumstances with COVID are a little bit special, let's say like that. How was traveling to Germany?
Well, fortunately, I came from Belgium, so it was just a quick 2.5 hour car ride. But I know that there's some wild travel restrictions going on, so I'm thankful I didn't have to deal with that. But honestly, I got in the car about 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning and was here at 1 o'clock, so for me, the travel was pretty easy.
So pretty simple.
Yeah.
You played in Belgium last year. Did you go to the US between Belgium and Germany, or wasn't it possible?
I did not. I think I was the only American that stayed. Pretty much all the Americans in the league got out of there as soon as they canceled it, and it worked out well for us. We had an apartment and car for the whole summer and everything. My wife had a job in a different city in Belgium, and so we were comfortable, we were happy. I was pretty much just hanging out with the family all day, and then after maybe a couple months, June or something, things started opening up a little bit, so we could start doing some training in the weight room and in the gym. So yeah, it was a pretty relaxing summer, but we made the decision to stay in Belgium the whole time, and it worked out well for us.
You're from East Point, Georgia. It's a small town very close to Atlanta. How was growing up there?
It was good. Atlanta's a great big city. Didn't really do too much in the city growing up. But yeah, it's a small city and had lots of family and friends there, and pretty normal childhood, just lots of basketball.
When you see basketball like Georgia, Atlanta, NBA basketball, so were you a Hawks fan or?
I was a Hawks fan, even though they've let me down time and time again. They're not very good, but
that team wasn't that bad back then.
Back then, but it's been a while since they've been good. Maybe Mr. Young will bring something to the table, but yeah, basketball grew up a lot, and both my parents actually played basketball at Georgia Tech, which is the big college there. So we used to always go to Georgia Tech games, which was really fun, getting to watch college basketball and go to those basketball camps when I was a kid, and I always dreamed of playing college basketball, and I got to do it, so it was cool.
Do you have any siblings?
I have one older sister. She lives in New York.
Did she play basketball as well?
She played a little basketball until she was about 15, 16. She played a little softball, but that was it.
Then you went to high school and you were like more focused on basketball, went to college, more focused on basketball. Was that the time where you were like, okay, I want to become a pro?
Yeah, I would say, I always wanted to play Division I college basketball. That was always a dream of mine, and so I'm very thankful I got to do it. Played at Belmont University in Nashville for a great coach and had some great teammates that I'm still best friends with today, which has been awesome. And yeah, I would say after my sophomore year, because college you do 4 years, so after my second year, I was starting to get a bigger role and more playing time, and starting to see some friends and teammates try the professional round, and I was like, hey, this is something I really want to pursue and go for, so I really kind of kicked it up a notch in my workouts and training and things like that, and decided I want to go for it, so I went for it, and I got it.
And then you decided to move to Europe and play in Europe. You played in Denmark, Belgium, in Kosovo, and you played in Germany, Hagen, very close to Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Why did you go to Europe?
Well, I turned down many NBA offers. But
from the Lakers,
yeah,
the Celtics.
LeBron, me and LeBron were talking, but you know he went with somebody else. So, and you know, it wasn't a legit option for me to play in the NBA, but I still wanted to play professionally, and I love to travel and I love people, so it was really the perfect fit to come to Europe. And looking back, when I was a rookie, it's kind of crazy. It's been a while now, but it was awesome. I actually played my rookie year in Austria, and Austria is a beautiful country, really nice people. I was a rookie, so I didn't really know any better, but it was a great experience, and I was really thankful to play there. And then I went to Hagen from there, and so yeah, I'm really enjoying getting to play European basketball.
Was it very difficult to adapt to the, let's say, European basketball system?
Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with the culture. Honestly, that part was a little easier for me than the actual the basketball was a little more difficult because, you know, everyone says, oh, basketball's the same. It's just basketball, you put the ball in the hoop, but it's just not the same. It's different over here, just different coaching style, different mindset, there's some different rules and just different team dynamics and everything. And you just got to embrace it and control what you can control. And you got to figure it out. You got to figure it out quick or you're not going to last.
Some US Americans told me in the past that they had some struggles to adapt to the, let's say, competitives outside basketball. So living on your own, cooking for yourself, washing your clothing and everything. So this was something which was very difficult for them coming from college and living in that life.
Yeah, so my rookie year, it was tough. And after my rookie year, I've been married the whole time. So I got back my rookie year, got married to my wife, Amy Jo, and she's been with me the whole time everywhere we've gone. So I've had someone to help me.
So you haven't been on your own?
So yeah, I was really only on my own for 1 year. But it was tough, yeah. You know, in college, they really kind of do a lot for you with laundry and food and stuff like that. And yeah, guys come over here and they struggle. They've never been to the grocery store by themselves, or they've never had to do a load of laundry by themselves. And you can tell in the 5th day of practice when they show up and they haven't done laundry, it's like, come on, man, you're open for a reason, you know? But it can be really tough. For me, you know, I kind of was able to figure it out and adapt to it, and had some teammates that were very nice and friendly. And you know, usually teams kind of have somebody to sort of help out and stuff, which is really nice. But yeah, it can really be a tough adjustment for some guys.
When you compare Europe to the US, America, what's the biggest difference when you look at society, circumstances, shops, buying things?
The biggest difference? I don't know the biggest difference. I definitely think Europe is a little slower paced, more relaxed, kind of more take your time and enjoy a nice drink or coffee or something with a friend instead of 2 minutes, quick phone call or something, which we like, just the more relaxed atmosphere. And I don't know what the biggest difference would be, but that's a small difference, I guess.
Now you're in Leverkusen, you're playing for the record champion in Germany.
That's right.
What's your goal for the next season?
I mean, I would love to move up. I think that'd be awesome. I haven't got to meet everybody and things like that. I think a realistic expectation sounds like the playoffs, which I think we should be able to do. And you know, once you get in the playoffs, anything can happen.
Obviously, we have to talk about something which is a very big topic in the US right now during these days. Not only COVID, the other big topic is Joe Biden, Donald Trump. What do you think about the political situation in the USA?
I'm probably not the best person to ask because I don't really follow it much. I'm not much of a news guy. Don't really trust the news. But yeah, it's definitely it's a legitimate problem or situation, maybe. There's a lot of division in the States right now, and those two guys are not helping themselves at all. Yeah, I think politics can really just get out of control, and especially with the election coming up, there's always something going on. And It's tough. Those guys are, it's a different world. Those guys are 40, 50 years older than me and all my peers, and so it's definitely a situation, and there's a lot of problem and division going on, and I hope they can act like adults and be mature and come to a resolution, but I guess time will tell.
Do you have a favorite?
I don't think they're both. I would, go with the Republican Party. I guess that means Trump, but would be more of a. It's not choosing that because of the person. I definitely don't agree with some of the things that the way he handles himself and carries himself and speaks, and sometimes I do think he's doing some good, but the way he goes about his business is a little not right, for lack of a better term. So, so I guess that's where I would go. But
if we get back to the team, are you already in touch with the new guys, your new teammates?
Yeah, as soon as I got here, I contacted Coach Hansi and was like, hey, I want to get in the gym, and who's ever around. The very first day, it was actually just me and Zorden.
Yeah.
I keep pronouncing his name wrong, but that's my shooting partner. We're pretty much undefeated as a shooting team. Mm-hmm. But I've been working out with Zoran and Luca and Vale, and got to meet Dennis and Mishi last week. So those guys were great. But I've really, really enjoyed working out with Luca and Vale and Zoran, and we've been getting after it. But I'm excited. I think a few more guys might be rolling in this week, or maybe in town or something. So hopefully I can meet them, and I'm excited to meet everybody and get to practice with them and stuff like that.